So I'm at the AI Summit here in Vancouver. I'm here with Saad. And guess what Saad is? Saad is a Scrum Master. Just started 6 months ago. So I'm really, really curious about talking to him and just kind of get the insight. So how'd you get the job? That's the first question. How in the world do you get a Scrum Master job? How would you answer that question, Saad?
So work as a software engineer, and
Okay.
one of the things I'm really interested in is making teamwork more dynamic. And I enjoy the software side of things. So that's how I just applied for a role
So
and
just
got it.
applied. So you were in the software field. He has a skill set, guys. He's in the software skill, and now he's kind of figuring this out. Okay. So you're in as a Scrum Master. What has been the biggest learning for you in the last 6 months? How would you answer that question?
Biggest thing. It's just the adoption of the Agile framework towards something that is very strict and stubborn, which is like software development. So how do you take something that's very strict and then make it more fluid using the Agile framework?
So I love it. So there's the software to development lifecycle, right? Where they're just very, hey, this is how it works. Now, how do you put agile in there, and how does that all that work together? So I love that you're thinking about that. Now, from a challenge perspective, right? What has been the biggest challenge you're facing with? Are you scrumming one team, multiple teams? What are the challenges?
I'm scrumming one team, but
Okay.
we have multiple stakeholders.
The multiple stakeholder issue.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay. So you got multiple stakeholders and they're asking for different things, different priorities. And what do you have them fight against each other? Or what's your technique of trying to help that out?
I think that's the biggest battle is like balancing what different stakeholders want and different times, and you kind of have to have that open conversation with each of the stakeholders, meaning saying what is a firm priority versus what's the team priority, and yeah,
And one of the things we do is we bring them together.
yeah,
Because sometimes you have stakeholders that might address you at one time and the other one.
yeah.
If you don't have that working agreement, you kind of have those insights and those challenges, right?
Yeah.
So, but I love that you're venturing into that. What do you think is after that? So let's pretend you do Scrum Master for another couple of years or whatnot. What other? Where do you want to be? Where do you want to be when you grow up? How about that?
So one other thing that Scrum Master naturally leads into is something called program management. So that's
Okay.
one thing I'm looking at, and also more like executive leadership.
Love it.
Yeah.
So let me tell you some things about executive leadership. It's a very risky. But I love that you're tackling this, and this is really exciting that there are people out there that are eager to learn more about Agile and taking that Scrum Master role. So again, amazing job. So proud of the work that you're doing.
Yeah.
And let's keep doing that, guys. Let's keep bringing Scrum Masters to the actual culture of what we need to do, right? So it's the people connection that we need to make sure we're having. And here's an amazing connection that I just established, and you never know what that leads to.
Awesome. Thanks
Great
for
job.
having me.
Thank you.